Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me for Chronicles in Collecting, where I'm going to open the Robot Spirits MS07B3 Gouf Custom Version Anime from Mobile Suit Gundam 8th MS Team. This figure came out in June 2022 and retailed for 7,700 yen in Japan and $80 in the US. So the Robot Spirits line has been dealing a lot with Gundam 8th MS Team. So the newest one we have here is the Gouf Custom. Obviously love the Gouf. You know, it's not a Zaku, but it's okay. Love Rambaral. One of the cool things about this figure is that's actually kind of like designed to be posed with the gun tank that's coming out for the 8th MS Team. Just looking for the instructions. Obviously that's not come out yet, but I'll probably revisit this figure when I'm posing that when it comes out in a few months. This is really nice, actually. I'm really digging it. It has a nice feel. It feels a little bit nicer than a lot of the other Robot Spirits that I open up. I'm not quite sure why. Plastics feels a little smoother. The joints are a little nicer. A lot of posability on this, you know, as kind of as expected from the version anime. Obviously some great detailing on this. I don't have it in front of me, but I assume this is, you know, mostly largely based on the Gouf figure that came out, you know, sometime, you know, a few years ago. Obviously with some changes to make it a little bit more accurate to the custom. And since this is the version anime, you get a whole bunch of cool effect parts. So take a look at those real quickly. And I mean, I still think that one of the biggest missed opportunities of the Robot Spirits line was not having an option part set of the Gundam's arm to fight off the Gouf, but maybe it'll come out. This is like another kind of adjustable wire so that you can, I think he has a pose where he's kind of like rappelling down from something. So that's cool. So looked at that. This thing is super awesome. It's kind of like this shield machine gun, you know, combination. Reminds me a lot of Gundam Heavy Arms. Let's see what else we got here. Another weapon. Got this super cool sword. Actually, really cool sword. It's got like two colors. Try to get that in focus here, and you see like little detailing in there as well, which is super nice. Again, kind of typical hands and the hand storage rack, which I don't really get. Like, is there someone who just has like lines of these like hand storage racks all over? I don't really know. And then two of the vernier effects to kind of show it in motion. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to be back with this guy in a few minutes. I'm going to pose it, and I'll have some final thoughts. And we are back, so let's set this guy on the rotating stand and we'll give some final thoughts here. So this is another really great Robot Spirits figure. I mean, I think that Bandai's just been doing absolutely amazing work with the 8th MS Team. I've kind of loved everything. I'll kind of get into some of the specifics of this figure, but it was like super easy to pose, so many accessories, so many different things you could do with it. And on top of that, there's a lot of other cool stuff coming down the road, because I know that I may have mentioned it before, but there's like a pose it could do with the gun tank where it's kind of like breaking in to like kill the pilot or whatever. And I just saw in between filming the opening part and this part that there's going to be another option part set that has some option parts for this, as well as the EZ-8 pulling its arm off and some other cool stuff. So a lot of cool things coming in the 8th MS Team line. So let's talk about this guy in particular. So first of all, I mean, I think that the main, you know, the main benefit right here is this kind of large thing. And this is super cool. It actually, number one, it houses the sword over here. This houses the shield. You could actually pull the shield out. And there's also that part that went right on the gauntlet that's kind of hidden under here, and that connects to this as well. You got this cool option part set. Kind of the only maybe negative about it is that it's very, very, very heavy. So I'm not, depending on what kind of pose you wanted to do, you might not be able to keep the arm, all the way up. You can't really see it because it's going a lot off screen, but this wire is like really, really, really long. It kind of goes all the way kind of about up here. So I don't know, maybe it's a little too long. I mean, it's kind of a nitpicky thing. I'm probably not going to keep it on for this just because it's kind of just like sagging. But if you had something to like attach it to, then it would probably be cool. But just kind of having it up, kind of up here like it is, I think it kind of looks stupid just because, like I said, it's sort of just sagging. Again, you may be able to do something cool with it. But yeah, other than that, kind of one minor, negative. I thought everything else was really cool, and I just cannot wait for more of the figures in this 8th MS team line, and I really can't wait to see what they start doing with the Seed stuff and the Witch from Mercury, the new version A.N.I.M.E stuff, when they kind of move out of Universal Century later this year. Anyway, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate a like or subscribe, and if you didn't, tell me about it in the comments. I don't know what anime I'm going to be reviewing over the summer. I'm kind of waiting to see what looks interesting to me, maybe check out a few first episodes. If there's something you want to see anime-wise, let me know in the comments. But I'm going to continue to do figures Wednesdays and Fridays for now until, again, once I figure out what show I'm going to do, I may wind up moving the schedule a little bit around to kind of space everything out. Anyway, thanks so much and keep collecting.